because we need to get to that one now to try it out. And for that, I'm gonna need to travel quite a bit, actually. Oh God. Thankfully, we don't have to avoid the girl in red now, so a lot of those like random breaks in the line we can actually just walk through. Select them above your auto map? What do you mean? This was the map where you can fall, yeah, but I still don't want to go into the pool of red shit, man. This area might have a room that I've not seen because we didn't walk right here. Should be able to walk forward now. Look at the name of the current map. There was a button on the left and right one. Room of Grief, third sphere, phase and map select? Yeah, what about it? In phase B, we've not gotten it yet. That's why I want to. In phase normal. For the one above us, there is none of that. Alright, let's go to B and see what's going on here. Which means the other doors now technically are what? Hey, let me in! Wow, alright. Mad Gassers. Of all places here. Everyone punch it. Except for you, Antiquion. It's an interesting, that in a world of SMT4, there's a... Oh, God, I just did that. I forgot they had Tetrakarn. We have even more Almighty. In this world of SMT4, there's already a three-way timeline split before the game even started. I actually... didn't think of that, or I just fucking forgot it. Right, that means this door should also be into the new sector. Yep. And what is with these doors that I can't go into? Why is there like some big secret party going on here in the door there? I don't know. Next to that, and it just what is going on? entire middle area. What is it if you... I mean, it's gotta save, so... Wait, no, wrong. You stream me safe. How do you have a freaking Antiquion at level 48 Alice? Or is it just Strange Journey things gets to go that early? No. We did what we normally try to do for every SMT game. Any SMT game that you encounter, or almost any Persona game even in general, has one thing that they like to do. Mutate skills. And that's kind of how we did it. You can get an app that does not... This one right here. You can get this one initially, but there's an upgrade one called Double Down. Makes one of your demons likely to change a skill upon leveling up. This one pretty much ensures that it happens. I cannot say that it happens every single time, because sometimes we've just gotten unlucky. But with like it's above a 70% chance with Double Down that a skill will mutate. And with that, you can just keep climbing up the skill ranks. There are a lot of high tier skills that are given to you really early in the game if you just know what they are, and using that, you can mutate all the way up into void skills, into stuff that we have on most of our demons. For example, that's why our Gear Makala here has Mana Crush, Salvation, Invitation, Void, Expel, Physical Amp, and Victory Cry. Even though I can tell you, we should not have those yet. Or we should not have had them when we got them. This invitation app is not insanely lucky. Luck just comes down to how frequently are you going to re-roll. And I did it for maybe 20 minutes. And we got it. It didn't take that long at all. The biggest part was just trying to find a way to put that onto a source to spread around. That's the biggest thing. Like, we have Gasser right here with Void Physical on it, Void Curse on it. We engineered certain sources by giving the demon only one skill to get the best of a source to put that on the demons, because not every demon can inherit everything. Sources are how you make sure every demon will have scum skill that you want. And then using Matama Fusion and just another source, you can readily make your demon whatever you want to be. No matter how much patience you have and how much work you're going to put into it. For example, like this thing, Enduring Soul. You can get those things so early if you just have the time to put into it. Not everyone will. But fuck if you do, is it incredibly rewarding. But also, some demon sources just have skills that you wouldn't think, like, really early. I forget which one it is, but there was a demon source that, like, at level 40-something, it can give you Luster Candy. You wouldn't think that it would have it that early, but apparently it just does. Wait. What are... I still have Banish on. He's either higher level than me and new demons. Yeah, skill range from 115. Diarahan is rank 9, and 60 on rank 14. But knowing which skills can continue to mutate on, and what can continue mutating, what skills upgrade and all that, you only need to climb 6 ranks by saving and reloading before each level up. Luster Candy, Vivian, Debilitate, Thoth, Enduring Soul, Gear Makala, Amulet, Victory Cry, all are pre-level 60 sources. Yeah. And if you get them and you put them all on like a low-level demon, you can very easily climb the ranks. The way I did it, and I can show you after we're done with this, let me investigate what these demons are. Are they weak to physical, and are they weak to almighty? Fire Breath. I'm feeling much less than I thought. Because I thought I would. Ow! Reflect gun. What demons are these? I mean, they're completely neutral to physical, so that's nice to know, but... You know what it is? Oh god, electricity! Raptor and Wood. What 2 demons were they? Only out. I remember seeing you in another one, but another SMT game. Or Koenig. Yeah, you got it right, Team Eradicate. In 4, I rerolled skills mutations for days for my Alice and Amaterasu, Megadolan, and Tuxion. That wasn't optional. There's a lot of ways to do it, but you can run into some funny mistakes that you can do if you go into skill mutations a bit too hard. Let me register all these, and then let me show you something, all right? Look at that. Zizuma on Mokari will cost me 33k to get. Why would he cost that much? Because he only has Antikython. So when you summon him, when he levels up to 10, there is an improved chance that he will give you his source again, if you have the app, by the way. And you will just have an app, or you have a source that will just give you Antikython. And you can very easily make yourself stuck by not having the demons to fuse, and they cost so much. I've used save state and got no result. Save states are tricky. Be careful with save states. In SMT4, I found out that the game seeds what you're going to do. In my SMT4 video, when I was playing and I showed off my Alice that had Repel Physical and all that I mutated into, I explained that in SMT4, if you save state at the start of a fight, and let's say you beat the fight turn 1 with Antikython, for example, the game will say, all right, using this seed value that you just generated by beating the enemy in one hit with this move, you get this result, whether it be a skill mutation or not, and what it mutates into or not, the skill individually. If you pass, the next character in line does something else, even if they do Antikython again. It's a whole different seed, and a different character could get a different mutation on a different skill. So you just gotta find the right one if you're gonna do save states like that. Every action changes what's gonna be the end result. So for that, even if I did use save states, or one of them I did, or actually, I think it was about 3 of them, I just kept on passing and saving anew to try and remember the route that it takes to get certain skill mutations. And with that, you can very artificially and very quickly get up to the highest skills in the game in SMT4 and not Apocalypse, actually, I don't think I did it in Apocalypse. In 4 I did it. And in this one, without save states, we've done it as well. But you can get some really expensive demons. Look at that. This Undyne. 96k. Salvation, Invitation, and Void Gun. It's just way too expensive to summon it. I should honestly remake it with only one skill to make it focused on what I wanted its D-source to be, and you could very easily sort of work your way into that. And because of that, I have a lot of demons that just cost so fucking much. I'm just grinding. Yep. Yeah, I do. To be honest, it's fun. I enjoy grinding. It's therapeutic for me to do the same thing over and over and expect different results and actually get it. If you ever have a pounding headache, you have pain relief, use them. Of course. I don't ever, I think in my life, have said, I'm hurt. I'm gonna not use medicine right now. I'm gonna tough it out. I don't think I've ever done that. That was a one-way door. Oh, great. So, Titter, save state. Before the fight, start, or normally, save when a demon is close to leveling. Yeah. When a demon is close to leveling, if you want, save state, or do a hard save because you're going to be out of combat probably. And then save before every single fight if you can. Save state or otherwise, and once you get into the fight, it's done. You are now locked into a certain thing, and every action you do will change what the outcome is. Technically, passing for all your characters counts as an action being done, and it will move through the possibilities that can happen. I am not explaining this well, I'm just gonna have you know that right now. But that is how I did it. Okay, that's not a one-way door. But it is an empty fucking room for no reason. sacrifice. Oh, that's actually good to get. But at least 4 didn't have dead-end skills. True. Very true. In this game, there are skills that once you get them, they can never mutate. And that is the biggest problem with trying to manipulate mutations in Strange Journey Redux specifically. I don't know about the original, but I'm assuming it's the same. Also, do you know how to use the elements like arrows to optimize fusions? Because I don't. It's not really about how to optimize fusion, I feel. It's more of the elementals are just good. If you want to optimize fusions, it's going to require Mitamas, I think. To show an example right now. If I were to fuse Azura and White Rider, I'm going to get Tautai. And you see Megidola and Concentrate are what's inherited. And it randomly picks from these 2 demons, and then it looks at what skills can be inherited by Tautai. For example, he may actually, for all I know, never learn passive skills, the ones with like the red and green symbol on it, and that's why they just don't show up. A way to check that is to use a source and see what shows up. The source skills are always going to be there. You can't stop that. But you can also see what other skills from the demons show up. That's why some of our demons also have only 1 skill in them, like this, Void Gun. So we can make sure that Void Gun is what's inherited. You can make them what's it called? Elementals that have only 1 skill, and you can try and engineer a situation where that's all they're going to get. And that's not honestly the best way to do it, I feel. The best way to do it is still to just like make a demon, low level or otherwise, just whatever it is, and make sure it has only 1 skill. Because when a demon gives you its source, it will randomly select what skill to give it on the, like you see, the B section right there, the little B symbol. Everything that doesn't have a B on it is fixed. It will always have those skills. But B is randomly selected by what the demon had. So if you want to avoid getting things like Fog Breath, which I wasn't going for, or for example, Berserk God, I wasn't going for that, Ring of Life, no use for that. Give the demon only 1 source, or 1 skill, so that way source becomes only 1 thing. And then make yourself a Matama. They are made through a fusion of 2 primals, I believe, or sometimes a primal and an elemental. You get a primal by fusing 2 elementals. So if I had space, I would show you that, let's say, Eros and Flameth would fuse to make a Mitama. One of these. And these things will give you stats. If you notice, fusing it into this guy, it'll give it 2 magic. Because Nigi Mitama will always give whatever demon you fuse it into 2 magic. It counts as a fusion, but no skills are going to be inherited because he already has max skills. But it's another chance to use a source. And that's how you can engineer certain demons to have sometimes reflect everything or null everything or some of the most insane things you can think of. By using Mitama fusions and manufacturing your sources properly, you can have demons that I can tell you the game will never expect you to have. At least not in the initial parts where we're at. For all I know, New Game Plus or near endgame content, it might actually think you're going to be doing that and plan for it accordingly. But for the moment, it's got nothing. It's thanks to that and those kind of strategies that we have demons, for example, like to show, Azura right here is very well optimized for making sure that fire is incredibly busted. The skill inheritance through fusion random in this game. I thought it was a thing of the past since the first Double Survivor. It is random to an extent. Again, you can try to force it by having 2 demons with only 1 skill each. And if you notice, when we're fusing, no demon says it's going to inherit 3 skills. Like, he has 3 slots, but it's only inheriting 1 skill. I have not fully figured out what makes a demon learn more than 1 skill or not. Like, I genuinely don't know. Maybe it's the amount of skills that are even available to be learned. I'm not sure. But at least for the moment, I've never seen a demon learn 3 skills through inheritance. They are randomly selected by skills that are available to be inherited. Let's say Zunma Yin right here can inherit every single passive and buff skill there is in the game. No restriction whatsoever. Kingu could have every passive, could have Debilitate, Luster Candy. It could have Karakaja, Rakakaja, all those things. And it selected Luster Candy right there. All right, where'd Void Gun come from? Mad Gasser. He has a lot of them picked from, but it picked only 1 or 2 of them. And if I were to use a source right here, you would see that it cannot pick any more. There's no way to select it again. As far as I'm aware, every demon will pick a maximum of 2 skills it can get, and it's up to you to make sure those demons either know as little skills as possible, or at least only the skills that that demon can learn. I'll see y'all right here. He can learn Victor Cry and Antixion. That's actually incredibly scary, but it's picking from an almighty skill that can be gotten, Antixion and Energy Drain, so it picked Antixion, and a passive skill that can learn, Victory Cry. Victory Cry once right here, and all the voids that is somehow dodged. If I were to resummon any of these demons, that will change though. It seems it might be selective bias or just confirmation bias, really. But every single time you resummon a demon, it changes what demons can be fused with it. If you have situations where 2 demons have 1 skill, and the end demon can learn both skills, but it only learns 1, and that's a failure. We've had to scrap those, resummon them, and try to figure a way around it. I genuinely do not know why it happened, though. Team Eradicate might know more about it, because he's the one that's been sort of engineering some of the fusions we do, but it's all up in the air of just what the fuck's going on, because I certainly don't know. How does MC work in this game? He doesn't. Or at the very least, it doesn't work in the traditional sense. Stop. Ding Ming. Fine. Air Strike. Energy Drain. I'm still gonna Madness Crush and it took down. Main character in this game, he, unlike SMT4 and some other SMT games, you don't select where your points go. They're distributed randomly. At the beginning of the game gives you like a sort of personality test. And with that, it tries to like assign you a certain category, such as Vitality Offensive or Magic Defensive. I don't remember what it's actually called, but that's sort of what I'm understanding that it is. But it doesn't increase or decrease percentage of a growth in any stat enough to really make it different. I don't need that skill. That one is a dead end skill, I believe, so don't mutate it. It would be different as well then. Oh yeah. Just making sure I map all of it, but also see if there's any hidden doors. This area just apparently has new demons left and right. Thank God. I was hoping there weren't going to be any more of those Wilders. 2 different Wilders at that, I think. No, Reaper. Who the fuck are you? Wedgie? And there's the Wilder. Cabrakan. New demons showing up. Hopefully that answered your question from NDZ Hack. Sorry if I said your name wrong, man. There certainly is like a art form to properly breaking an SMT game, but you can do it accidentally if you try hard enough. the games aren't exactly built to prevent the player from doing the things that we end up doing. They kind of encourage it almost, I feel. Okay. Surprised where they just do nothing but war cry. That's rude. Level 60. And then, of course, Doppelganger is still getting stuff. It's crazy how good Doppelganger is. Just reflect physical and reflect gun at, like, I think it was 20-something you can get him. If you just build him right, he is a very early, like, Mad Gasser or Gira Makala. Put enough effort and time into it and you can break the game. You just need to know how. Very true. And thankfully, there's no shortage of, like, guides on how to do it. I figured a lot of it out on my own-ish. Like, you guys helped out immensely, but a lot of the stuff, they don't change how to break SMT games per game, I believe. There's always going to be some skill mutation. There's always going to be some abuse that you can do with Matamas or skill inheritors in general. And there's always going to be some boss that expects it and will crush you if you don't do it. Okay, that was a one-way door, but yeah, that's how you get to the store right here. And now that's an open. Okay, I was about to say, did they all respawn? They didn't. Once I find a calculator, it becomes a matter of time. Yeah, there's always a good way to do it. Alright, so that's a very thoroughly explored area. We still don't know how to get to this right here. Those are all doors to come, to exit from this room. Whatever's in here, but we just don't know yet. What kind of skill MC can learn in this game? I learned that he works very differently than other Megatens. He's limited. The skills that he can get are tied to his weapons. For example, this gun right here is a javelin. If I hit the button for skills, I have flame shots, leg shot, and airstrike. But if I go to, say, pin lights, I would then suddenly have the skills gust spray and earth light ray. Same going down, gust shot only. Say goodnight, flame spray, rock bullets. And it goes all the way down. Unfortunately, the main character cannot learn any demon skills at all. And they all scale off strength, yeah. Every gun skill scales off strength aside from magic. Like, when you throw items, it looks at your magic, so skill or stat ability, apparently. And vitality, agility, luck still all mean the same thing. And I'm kind of surprised my vitality is as high as it is. I mean, at the beginning of the game, it said I was a vitality type, so that, I guess, is feeding into a little bit, but in this game, the protagonist is nothing more than an item bot. He uses items to make sure the team is topped up, and occasionally will target a weakness with throwable items, and that's about it. Unfortunately, that's the most he can do, I think. Surprised me every single time because, like, I have what? Did it just mute itself on a basic attack? No, it calmed itself on a basic attack. Not a succubus, not an incubus. What is that? Titania. Shit, alright. Udo to Stoneclaw? I don't give a shit, sure. Actually, wait, no, we don't. Because Mudo's a low-level skill. We want to keep you cheap to resummon. We can keep on increasing the demon's stats. That's the one thing. You don't want Metallus to cost a lot. Is she going to be using them for stat boot? How? What? How the fuck? The game to just sort of show you, by the way, the bounds of the map are more than you think. And you just haven't found it yet. Needs to be classified as foul in this game? Maybe. I'm not sure, actually. I was 49. What up? And retaliate into Makarakarn. Makarakarn is a dead skill, I believe. So unfortunately, that's not a good skill to have, or not a good skill to get on him. So let's wait until something else can be given. But I do want her to eventually like mutate into another good skill, I guess. I wish for taunt, not worth it. Those things are mimicking nothing to his doppel. Yeah. Alright, there's much more to explore here than I would have thought, so let's see what else there is here. Just a room of pain. Ignore that for the moment. I think I'll be the guy. I mean, you're throwing them hearts out. You notice it? You notice the emote? Okay, this is just apparently a place to get some cores, and that's it. Alright, so that none of that will go. Love the redesign? Awesome, I'm gonna let her know. My artist sort of just like randomly said, by the way, my art style has changed a bit. Do you wanna retouch some of your old emotes? I'm like, sure. And she went ahead and did that as the first one. I let her know like what are the most used emotes on my Twitch channel, and I just said these ones people love to use. She's like, all right, I'm gonna start working on it. So apparently she might be back, which means they gotta come up with the money to pay for them new emotes because I only got like so much money to put towards new emotes right now. And this is the one that lets me go to the fourth sphere. No, it's not. I don't think there was a different area in this one. Yeah. We found everything in this area, and first off, also, well, fuck this area. In the fifth sphere, we just, strictly speaking, could not go further in here. Yeah, there's nothing to explore here, and this door is still... like, we just can't go into it. Unfortunately, that means that we gotta go back to the main story from the looks of it. I guess also double check this one. Yep, that's an exit door. sick bay? Oh wait, fine apparently. All right. Allow me to do a save. And I guess now we go to Gruss. Real quick. In Aunt Leah, there was no other areas, right? Yeah, there wasn't. In Boots, there was no sector swapping, I believe. Your Duo Jack Squad, we did. I think Carnea was the first time that we ever experienced this right here, the sector swap into A. So maybe Carnea deserves a trip back, if only to see what's going on there too. Just go to the lab real quick. Why? Oh yeah, liquid metal. I forgot about that. From what's it called? Demon Ho. And we're still missing something from someone else. Expendables. We now have access to Strength Incense and Agility Incense, but it costs a lot to make those. Then the sub-app. God Hands. Heals one ally's ailments except KO. I mean, sure. And nothing else. Alright. That's actually a relatively one. SMT5 for Nahobino, considering the fact that Murakumo has a terrible crit rate, is having it alongside Wrath Tempest to have better odds at critting when you're not using critical or a good move. I forgot what I did with my Nahobino in SMT5. I think I just made him also an almighty sort of user, but I used Murakumo as well. Like, it didn't matter if it was a critting or not. It was still consistent damage, and my Nahobino was not a main... He was not a main damage dealer, I think. For me, my main damage dealer in SP5 ended up being Yoshitsune. Yoshitsune was just the end-all be-all in that game. Alright, floor 2 is now proper. Critical Oracle, Critical Murakumo is something to behold. It is beautiful. I don't think he has one for us, but I'll check. Murakumo Clone and Onogoro Stone 2. Murakumo Clone, what? Oh, that's only step floor 4, right? And since this place is now currently in section B, we can now explore a bit more here. Chakra. Best friend in SMT4 is disgusting. It two-shots almost everything. It can do a lot of damage. Alright, that's the way back that way, but let's see what else there is. Oh, it's just an item. That means this area up here is different. Probably just a U area. Let's check it out real fast. Wait, what? What? Error? There's a door here I can't open? What the fuck? Did floor 3 had one as well. Alright, let me see that. Wait, no. Wrong. Oh, no, this still works. There's a door that I didn't go into yet. Could be. What's it doing this floor? Basically one turn build above my MC using Desperate Hit. When he was about to beat me after he wiped out all my demons with the almighty spam shenanigans. Would the Morn Blade be OP in this game? What was the Morn Blade? I don't remember that, unfortunately. I'm sorry. Okay, that just reconnects to those. Another... Oh, why are there so many of these? That one right there. Right, that connects over there. That makes sense right there. Next. Weapon in D&D, probably a homebrew weapon that can destroy souls. Not familiar with it, sorry. Yeah, I'm curious what's first, because like there's no demon to even talk to, it's just... It is technically speaking just a new location, but also not exactly high-level demons here. Or else I would be getting pinged on them. Actually, hold on. Let me get rid of Banish. We'll go into Lullaby. Not as many, but still they can show up at least. Show dexterity MC in S3 is very strong and slept on. in favor of magic. I believe in SMT4 we went gun, didn't we? We went full-on gun builds. Okay, know what a cavalry is. Ignore you. Flint hits hard. It was weirdly fun. Just because the amount of dex or gun weapon skills that just were multi-hit. It's far more than you would expect. Okay, that doesn't reconnect. Alright, the Eradicate's going off. Alright. Wrath Tempest base damage increases by 33% when you crit. Mercurial damage increases by 20% when it crits. Expected Mercurial's raw base power actually out damages Wrath Tempest by 10 damage, but by 10 base damage. Especially when Mercurial doesn't get reduced at all by physical resist, which gets more common. Both skills want Crit Aura and Numa's Crit Zealot. Charge and Impalers are both 1.8 now, according to the data miners. With the combo of Crit Aura and Critical Zealot, you get a 2.4 damage. Yep. Then I don't think there was any other sectors in this area to turn into area sector A or B or type A or B. So let's return. And also, I don't think in Delphinus there were any. I mean, there were doors I heard that I just didn't open before, so that's kind of worth a look. But aside that, I don't think much else. Eridanus, I don't think had any either. Now that I'm looking. Oh, no, it did. It did. It had one right here. Eridanus had a single area. And some doors that I still did not open.
Ready, dude.
Thanks for the follow, Ma. Andy Ziak. I'm not sure how you want me to say your name, but let me know otherwise. I'm going to say Andy for the moment. You're awesome, man. We go to the Phoenix just to check that door. Okay, no, that's an exit door. And in this one, it's an error. We can't open that. Alright, in that case, I played it twice. Get to know that's not fixed. Honest. And if we want to reach it, we want to go to do any of you there. Put this right there. If we want to reach this, we got to follow this stair right here, which from floor 1 is right here, which requires quite a bit of walking. But it can be from right here, or if we are willing to really walk and go. No, I'm not going to go to the teleport puzzle. Or this stair right here, which is right here, which can be accessed from this stair right here, which that one can be accessed by staying on this floor. God, it's gonna be a route, but all right.
Pretty, dude.
Dude, I wish I had like 5K to spend on it. Why? You understand how much you can do with $5,000, man? Like, don't get me wrong, I would appreciate that money immensely. It would greatly change my life. But at the same time, like, if you had that much money, why not spend it on yourself, man? Like, if you somehow came into that money, I figured people would be using it to better themselves. I don't know why you'd spend it on me. I figured you have stuff that you want as well, man. Maybe new computer parts. Maybe, I don't know, are you into Gunplas? You'd get a new Gundam for yourself, something like that? I figured there'd be other things that people would do. I would spend it on myself. Spending it on a person on the internet playing video games is not spending it on yourself. While the person on the other side would be very thankful, I would always want to tell people, think of yourself a little bit as well. Fine. You'd be making the most immortal of bid bosses possible, and also the bank would call you to say, was that fraudulent? I can guarantee that. Alright, and on this one we need to reach up here on the top. And that's a bit of a walk. No, that's the wrong way. Fuck. Not the wrong way. Shit. It's through it down. Yeah, this question. Damn it. You have 86,500 points. Damn, man. All right, here we go. Now we're getting into the sector right here, or pipe A. I'm tired of that sound effect. All the way down. Go to type B. Instant? Level 40-ish. Alright. Surprised these enemies are not like higher level though. Because you can't do this until you do stuff in the story like where you have to have already fought, I think, level at least 50s. I don't know, I might be too used to the Womb of Grief just like scaling very hard the moment you gain access to it. Like the enemies will just rocket you up levels if you let it. There. Alright, I'm gonna make the assumption right now that this type B, I think, is just to get items. At the very least, so far, it's not unlocked like, I mean, they've unlocked new demons, of course, but they haven't actually unlocked new progression stuff just yet. Proposing rating Historia. Don't forget, I need to be able to find the game first off, and sometimes some games are just really hard to find to be able to play, man. Kinda like wreck me. I honestly didn't think I'd see you again. 39s. I might turn Banish on again. Box game got absurd price on it's on the store. Gotcha. As long as there's a way to play it, I would not be against playing some request like that. Just understand, I'm not made of money. I'm made up of frugal thoughts and cup ramen when the time calls for it. Alright, so that's, well, unfortunately, a bit of a bust. Where's the IA3DS of it? There may be, yes, Sir Lizard. I'm not going to deny that probably, I think I remember someone saying that the entire 3DS games catalog library has officially been archived and is available to find on the internet if you are brave enough and smart enough to go digging through it. But that does not mean it is all ready for me to play. I'm not going to emulate a game if I can buy it or play it through other means. Emulation for me is just a way to simplify trying to stream it for you guys. That's literally it. Like setting up the PS1 streaming right now, it'd be hell because I got to find the boxes and cables across 2 different houses to see if I can have it. For that, I'm going to say, I own a physical game, I own the console, it's hell to fucking put up. So that I would emulate. But PS2, PS3, I have a console that can do it right here in the cable, so that I would set up and play it on physical media. Like, that's probably one of the only reasons that, like, I've not already at least tried to play Path of Radiance, Radiant Dawn, those Fire Emblem games. Because while I found a copy of them, I can't afford it. It's fucking expensive. A used copy too, but it's like, no, that shit is gold. Alright, let's go back to Gruss. Oh boy. The store is calling my name. And I need to find out. Alright, everything is new now. And this is the actual story mission, I think. It's probably not going to be an item glory area. No, this might actually be a proper dungeon. A human! Yeah. You're not planning to experiment on us again, are you? No, we just plan on killing one of you guys. Fortunately, the one might be the one keeping it all together here. There you go, Garuda. That's a high-level monster. It's amazing how strong some demons are that you can find. Also, you're not immune to dark. So dark for me will very regularly hit. Don't forget, now that your internet is better, would you bring back the premiere votes? I actually probably would. At that point, it's a matter of time. When would be a good time for us to start doing movie nights again? Because my time zone also changed. And it is a 1-bedroom place right here, so like I do not want to intrude too much on dark. Actually, this can work. There we go. This one, that's just a... What? Where the fuck is that gonna launch me? Don't go to that trap just yet. Here's the safe one. All right. Alright, that's not a omen bug trap area. I feel nervous about going inside that door. Not doing that shit just yet. Yeah, I heard. Those angels are holed up nearby. Humans, angels, both of them come crashing our joint like they own the place. Oh, well, anyone's free to come. It's like I'm free to stomp any of you I don't like, you know? I mean, in that kind of system, you are indeed correct. People are free to do what they like, but they're not free of the consequences of their own actions. So, be some basic things to not do. We forget. We, the weak, are oppressed. We want power to get freedom. So we suffer the shame no more. I think it might be just all rooms for the demons to share dialogue and context. My body, no return. Damn it. Those humans who call themselves Jack Squat. I bet he's took a real nasty beating from him. Won't soon forget it. And certainly won't forgive it. Alright. What is behind door number 1? Oh. The door seems to be sealed. You know if the texture didn't tell me that? I am that dumb. Alright. What's this then? Or me, I don't know where, and let's see where we go with it. Oh. That's probably also needed. Oh, great. Alright, one of these will take me back to the beginning. That warped me down there. And this one? Up there, but that's probably a one-way door. Nope, gonna take this one. Oh. That takes me back to the beginning, so this is the way forward. Maybe it might be it's an item. Alright, so it's not the way forward. I am that dumb. Gotcha. Back here. Okay, so it's not a one-way door. It's a different thing entirely. All right. That was going to be one of those things where, like, it's an item, walk here, and then you just go into the other hallway. Shows what I know. Oh, I'm done. Hey. You're also actually very high level. Not gonna chance curse. Horn of Fate is the everyone rolls either light or curse, I believe. And I guess we were safe on that, thank God. invitation for recarm drop? Fuck no. Don't mutate that. You don't need it. But, right. That one will take us to a separate location. That might be where we gotta go. We gotta dead end. Not even an elder bug. So then again, this is apparently just more bad stuff. Alright, so that probably is the way forward.